Welcome, it's Tuesday and I am at the tail end of a 4-day weekend. The kids have had 2 days off plus the 2 they normally get, and I'm about ready. I don't know about you. I'm about ready to get back to some routine. Those 4 days at times could be a bit of a stretch. So anyway, enough said, don't want to dwell on that. I've got two really important announcements. The long-awaited arrival, the book that I've been working on for a couple years now, folks, finally available for advanced purchase on Amazon.com. You heard me right. I'm going to put the link right there on the website. You can click the Buy Now button. Publisher says June print date. Amazon will say July. I'm crossing my fingers, hoping for a late spring. It's perfect for folks that are in the middle school years now. It's perfect for folks that are going to be getting into the middle school next year. It's perfect. It's perfect. All right, click the Buy Now button. Enough said. Moving on, this Thursday, 30-minute teleseminar with another celebrated author, Annie Fox, anniefox.com. That's ANNIEFOX.com. I'll put the info down below. She's going to share 30 minutes. We're going to talk about the stress of the holidays and how to avoid it. And that gets me into today's topic, which is 2 words: slow down. Everybody in the world is going to be telling you to speed up. They're going to want to add commitments. They're going to want to heap them on. You know what I'm talking about. Think about last year to this time. Think about what happens when kids get back after the holidays and you're sitting there trying to recall what happened with all that time and how you didn't get anything accomplished and just a laundry list. Here I go. I'm speeding up. Slow down. How are you going to do it? A couple of simple strategies for you. Number one, very basic, loose leaf piece of paper. List every commitment that you know of right now. 1 item per line. Use the back. Get a separate sheet if you need to. List them all. All the things that you know you've already said yes to. All the things that are coming up that you might say yes to. We're going to get into that in just a second. If you're more of a visual person, you know the desktop calendar is one of my favorite tools. List the items, your commitments, your kids' commitments, your spouse's commitments. Are you taking the dog somewhere? Put them all on there, right? You need to get a visual. You need to take stock of what's coming up so that you know what you've already committed to. Now, what are those items that you haven't committed to? The ones that somebody's going to ask you to take on. Here I'm going to encourage you. My coaching, start saying no. Start saying no. Tell your dog no. Right? That's a good start. Then move on to a couple of friends. Just say no. You got to practice on this because pretty soon you're going to get the big questions. Can you take on the holiday program at school this year? That's a big one. You know you said yes to it in the past. You're going to be able to say no to these things if you want to, right? If it's one of those things that's completely overwhelmed you in the past, you don't want any part of that. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing and somebody needs to do it, but maybe somebody else this year, okay? Maybe somebody else. What are those items on your list that you want to be able to say no to because you know they throw you into being overwhelmed? Those are the items that you need to highlight on that list. Go through, highlight them. All right, I'm going to make it even easier for you to say no. You can do it in a very professional, very courteous way. Get yourself a box of thank you cards. Start addressing them now to those folks that you know are going to be asking you for the big ticket items. And all you're going to do on the inside is write thank you for, and then leave it blank, whatever it is, hosting the holiday program this year, taking care of the cookie bazaar, whatever it is, leave that blank. Thank you for considering me. What a wonderful opportunity. Unfortunately, this year I can't, right? They're all ready to go. Fill in the blank, send them out, right? Couldn't be simpler, right? And courteous. Very nice, very nice. Bottom line, folks, you want to be able to spend some quality time, not only with your family, but also take some time for yourself to be able to celebrate during the holiday season. How can you do that when you're completely overwhelmed with things? So start with the list, take stock, move it onto the calendar, start to say no to a couple of important people. Then you're going to be ready to move on to the big ticket items. And finally, get a couple of those thank you cards out. All right. Hey, it's been a wonderful Tuesday. I'm thoroughly looking forward to Thursday because that's a teleseminar. Loving Wednesdays as well. Take care of yourself.